How's it going, everyone? It is Reversal Trader King, where I catch you guys precise bottoms and tops in the stock market. And for the previous subscribers and people rewatching my videos, I just want to go over these kind of tickers that are just, had super massive volume. This, like, for example, I want to go over CYN. It had 326 million volume. And so I just want to get over it because I know there's a lot of people eyeing it, wanting to get in, and I'm going to show you guys everything makes sense on this, what's happening on this chart. This thing follows my system to a T, and we'll get right into that. And do keep in mind, guys, if you guys want to join one of the best Discords in the market with only $6 a month, I do have an incentive, and I'm making this an all-time low cost where anybody can join. Doesn't matter what count size you are, and I promise you, you will get your money back well over $6, as we have an over 95% win ratio doing this strategy. If you want to join, I'll put that link into the YouTube comments and in the YouTube description below. But I'm telling you guys, you're gonna love it. But first, watch this video. So CYN had a big upside here, right? And what you're trying to make sense is, if you don't see this, well, look where it hit. It hit a massive sell block, right? And I know the news, but this happens with a lot of stocks. They had a 50 million share offering and pre-funded warrants priced at 10 cents. So they had their offering. They announced their price of 5.0 million firm commitment public offering on common stock. We saw that right in here. So yeah. It's going to make it go down, and I looked at the 15 minutes. This is when they did it right in here, and it just really went down. But look at this massive pump it did after hours, or pre-market, my bad, and just amazing pump. And this lured in so many people from 12 cents all the way to 30 cents, and people probably like, oh, if it pulls back right in here, I'm going to get in. And guess what happens? It just freaking dumps all the way, and all the way more than the pump it started, and you'll see that a lot. But let's look at what happened. We hit the upper band. What does that tell me with my system? These are extreme levels to the upside to the ATR. I'm using something kind of like Bollinger Bands, but they're not. We find out when is something overbought and when is something oversold with customized settings that I have an education video. If you want to get all this and the brief knowledge, it is in the Discord. But theoretically, when price hits this upper band, does it have to go down? No, but the chances of it going down are super high, and that's what it did. Like right in here, we have right in here, price works its way up to the upper band, it sells off. Unless it has amazing news and a catalyst, then it can stay over the upper band for quite some time. And then, but eventually, guys, I promise you, it will go down from that upper band. And I'm looking at things here, another upper band and down. So where should we buy? It's quite opposite. We're buying below the band. That is where the best risk versus reward is. That is where you're going to make massive money. And like right in here, this was an amazing thing, and I hope you guys do see this. But as you can see, the next thing I'm going to talk about is time distance. When you see price go to these ATR levels, like it goes here, sells off, goes here, sells off again down here, goes here, and then sells off right in here. This is a climb. And what we look for is, where does price tend to go? Price will always hit your EMA 10 and your EMA 20. That is your there is no bias about it. Any chart you look at, where does price go to? EMA 10 and 20. It has to go to it, but it has to go to it in a time frame. So right here is actually a perfect example for a buy zone. We hit EMA 10 right in here. Where does price have to go back to? It has to hit the EMA 10. But it does not have to do it instantly. It can do it on its own time. And if you look at the mathematics and backtest a lot, anything that does not touch your EMA 10 in 1 month is really long. You will often see 2 to 3 week touches on your EMA 10. So right in here, we have 120 and we have 218. That is a really long touch of 1 month. The EMA 20 is double. Anything 2 months not touching it is really long, but it can do like right in here, 1 month and 3 days. That that is very likely, right? So we go here, we have a bottom band touch. We accumulate a lot of the shares right in here, and it goes up here. You can make massive money right here off the bat, and I probably would have taken it, and goes back down here, and I would have re-added, and guess what? It shoots up to your EMA 20. This was a perfect example of using time distance, putting in an order 2 to 3 weeks out, and guess what? Using that time distance with a lower band touch to get that price target you want. Okay, that was the last CYN. So let's look at the current data. We hit the upper band. So now what? It sells off, and we're heading right back to the EMA 10 and 20. What I want to see is, like right here, as you can see, look, we get a little closer, but I wouldn't have taken that entry. What you want to see is a low K on the KDJ. Right now, we're actually at 14, even with this big sell-off. So I want to see if we can get, since we had a big move, as you can see, the bands do opposite directions. This band goes down and this goes up. So it's hard to use the bands on this scenario, but I do know I want to get at least under the EMA 10 and 20, and what I want to look for is the K on the KDJ. Which is this line here. It helps you get really precise entries and like nice little bounces. So when this goes under, we can look for a nice lower K, and I want to definitely be under the EMA 10 and 20 for some time, right? Because we know it's going to hit the EMA 10 and 20. Like right in here, it goes away from it, and then it shoots up to hit it. But that we want to look for more time distance. I always tell people in my Discord, we want to look for at least 1 week to 2 weeks. Like right in here, if you're going to short it, you get your 1 week of time distance. It hits the upper band, so it meets that strategy, and then it corrects to the EMA 10 and 20. We go down here, we get close to the lower band. We get, massive time distance of 1 to 2 weeks right in here. Where does it go to? Your EMA 10 and your EMA 20 to make massive gains. So obviously you're not going to get the perfect bottom, the perfect reversal. But what I tell people is we try to accumulate, right? We know where price is going. We know where precise bottoms are. So I go buy a 6 accumulation ad roll to make big money, and you just be patient, right? You don't want to be buying CYN when they pump, because a lot of the times they will do the offerings and to lure in a lot of people, and then that's how they get people to, to trap them, right? They pump the stock up pre-market, then they dump it with an offering, and it's just sad. But I see it all the time. People get excited, and look at the volume, 326 million. This has good average volume, but that is insane for one day, as they lured in a lot of people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, give this one 2 to 3 weeks, and we want to see it below the EMA 10 and 20 for 2 to 3 weeks, closer to the lower band, but this lower band is going to take time to correct, and then we want to see a low K on the KDJ, which is this line, and I'm pretty sure with this kind of volume, we can work with something, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, which is the best in the nation, for only $6 a month, you're going to get my exact entries and exits. You can even get why I buy. It's not just like another Discord where we give you a watch list and, choose a stock. One can go up 100%. I tell you why it's going to go up with images, with entries, where the EMA 10 and 20, potential targets, and where the upside, how much upside we have, and how to accumulate when you're in these orders. Like I said, it's over 95% win ratio. Only lost 1 trade in the past 8 months. And that was just because we got emotional, but been very good. And then we have day trade alerts, which made we had 3 100% winners this week. And then also I have an education video if you want to get your chart to look like this, because if you don't have this and you didn't see this big sell off right in here, you should have seen the upper band was getting hit. The ATR levels were way high. You would have never got in this trade. I promise you, if you seen this, you would have been more careful, and you'd be like, oh, okay, I'm glad I did not get into the FOMO on that. When you see this, you see exactly why to stay patient, buy it when it's down here, when it's less risky, that there's not as much meat on the bone for the sellers, and then, sell it to the chasers. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you want to join the premium Discord, it'll be into the YouTube comments below, and I'll pin it, and it'll say join the premium Discord for my system and alerts, and then also it'll be in my YouTube description. Very, very easy to find, and when you join, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. Doesn't mean you're a subscriber. This is where all the new people come, and what you want to do is go to the subscriptions tab, hit the premium chat, or any of these chats, and all these channels will unlock for $6 a month. So it's very cheap, and like I said, I want to make it so cheap because I want any account to be able to dip their toes in this and still compound your count 2x, 3x, 5x, month after month, because I know you guys can do this. I know trading is hard, it's not easy, but with the right discipline, education, you guys can do this. And like I said, I'm giving you guys one of the best swings trading strategies that work in any market. You can see exactly where price goes, where it gets bought. And we obviously there's more to it than this short analogy video, but this is just an example of why we wouldn't be buying CYNN or CYN and how, in getting caught by this offering, because I see it all the time, guys. So I hope you guys really do decide to join the premium Discord. I made it so cheap, and really you can cancel anytime, but I think you're gonna make a lot of money, and I'm here for you guys to help you along that way. Like I said, over 95% win ratio. It's one of the best, and I wouldn't be making these videos if I wasn't so confident and transparent. So, also, guys, if you guys give this video a like and subscribe, it does help me a lot tremendously because it makes me want to make more videos and it shares it to other people, and that's the main thing. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out. Let's get another big win, guys. I am freaking hyped. Let's go. Join the premium Discord.